Alright, just getting this thing popped. This is a 2-3 season bumper. Okay. Flange came up pretty good. No damage on the edge, so that's good. Alright, let me get the rest of this off. Show you how it looks in a second. Only little hiccup I see is just a little right here. Got a little bit of a nick there on the edge. Alright, there's the bumper popped out. Again, this is a season 2 and 3, means this is hard right here, but it still has an indentation as if there was a blackout. It was like that in the show, mini episodes. Alright, next part to pop is the 4-season bumper. Popped 4-season bumper here. Alright, and there's the bumper up close and personal. Got one little nick there from popping it. Little air pocket in here. But that's it out of the mold, guys. Alright, let's go to the next bumper. Alright, season 1 bumper. Here we go. Pop this one too. Alright, now I'm going to pop this rear bumper for a customer, and it's the last rear bumper that I had to make for the last customer that ordered this year. Alright, and there's the rear bumper out of the mold. Alright, so all these parts still need to be trimmed down and sanded, primered. This one still needs to be cut out for the flipper to be installed. I got one flipper left in stock and that's it. I don't know if they're going to ever make any more of those. I haven't found any more online, but yeah, the last one goes on this bumper. Alright guys, so since I have 3 bumpers made up, 3 different seasons, I decided to take a quick video of it to show you guys the differences from season 1 to season 2 and 3 and season 4. Okay, so season 1, which is the bottom one here, in the show, they made it where this was a big hole here. So they put blackouts to cover that hole. I believe that hole ran all the way across. And it was just indented, the blackout to go on it. Okay, that was so the turn signals will shine through the blackout. Later in season 2, I believe they just, it might have been in late season 1 as well, they just totally fiberglassed the whole bumper with the indentation of the blackout on that bumper, so it no longer, the lights could no longer see through that. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that's was season 2 and 3. And the 4th season, the one on top, okay, that's when somebody went and I don't know, it looks to me like George Barris just took the season 1 bumper and flattened it out. That's my opinion. That's what it looks like to me. Because the bumper is just so close in dimensions and stuff that it really, that's all it looks like that they did. And so you could see at this angle, this top edge here, this lip here is very straight, and this one has got a sag, kind of smiles and kind of moves up. Okay, so that was what they changed on it. And then like this line here was a less pronounced line there, and then that one's more deep. You can tell it's really heavily blocked. It's a deeper, crisper line. Okay. and the side view is more snouty. You can see it's more pointy than the newer ones. Season 1. Okay. So see that Season 1 is it doesn't look like pointy as the 4 Season does. Other than that, they're pretty much all similar. At nighttime, if you look at the 4 Season bumper, it'll look just like the Season 1 at night, because you can't really see that curvature as you do in the day. But yeah, that's the differences, guys. Season 1 has the turn signals area, so you can put your blackouts. Season 2, you don't need no blackouts. And it's the same style as Season 1. And Season 4 is a totally resculpture done by George Barris for whatever reason. Maybe they just wanted to straighten up the look of the bumper, I don't know. But they decided just to change it and make it a little more sharper bumper. Alright, 2-3 Season bumper, sanding down right now. Got it fully sanded. Now I just got to go all the little imperfections out with some filler. Not too many in this bumper. This little edge, I found a little bit of a pocket there. And I think a tiny little imperfection there. And a little spot there. And I think there was like one other tiny little spot, actually pinhole right there. And that's pretty much it. I think there's a few more spots at the bottom, at the edge, right here and here. But other than that, it's pretty clean. Alright, applied the filler. The seam line runs through here. That's why you see the most filler on that seam line. And a lot of that doesn't need to be on there, but I just put it over there. Anyways, most of it's going to come off. So if there's any tiny little imperfections, it'll get filled in. And there was a little hiccup there. I always get that little corner edge. A little low spot there. So now I'm just going to wait for this to dry so I can sand it down. I repair all this stuff that you don't really see, but I do it anyway. It's kind of cold, so it's going to take a little bit for this to dry. I'll show you a video of it after I sand. Alright, there's the bumper with all the filler sanded off, mostly. A lot of it's on the ground. It got sucked up with the vacuum, but alright, so got a few more spots I found. 3 more spots I gotta add some filler. Like right here is a little tiny spot there on the edge. Then right here I want to get it just a little bit right here. And a tiny little air pocket there. Alright, and there we have it. There's the bumper. Sanded down. Filled. Still partially a little bit sick, but I did the best I could. And I don't feel sick, but I still feel like a little bit of congestion. But I've been wearing my mask the whole time, so I'm okay. So that's been sanded down fully. All the little imperfections in the mold line and in the bumper are eliminated with filler. Sanded down again and again and again until I'm happy with it. Go around, make sure everything's good. If there's a real small, like tiny little imperfection, I usually will leave it, like if it's really small or something, because the primer will go over the gel coat, and any little tiny little spots she might have missed will get filled in with the thick primer. I use the poly primer, and that's pretty thick stuff. It can fill in pretty well, but I still try to get every little pinhole, anything I can find. But yeah, next video I'll try and prime that up for YouTube, so you see how it looks in primer, because I know once it's sanded and like this, it just doesn't look that nice compared to, you know, a dash or something that's been primered. It's always going to look way nicer. Okay, you see all this dust sticking to this other part. That's it for tonight. I don't think I can go anymore. I'm starting to get spasms in my back because the muscles on my right side of my back are still kind of repairing itself, I guess. And I'll put the name of the customer who this bumper belongs to right here. Alright, this is Jacob, NightRiderShop.com.